welcome to Superbikes Limited. Just a little bit of a walk around video of the showroom, mainly to show you our clothing department, and please follow me, we'll kind of get on, show you around. Behind the camera today we have Mark, that's our clothing expert. Say hello Mark.
Hello.
He's a little camera shy, so he didn't actually want to do this on camera, so I'll walk you around. As you can see from all the stock that we have lots of different motorcycles in stock, lots of sports bikes, cruisers, adventure style bikes, your everyday kind of riding motorcycles. We have always specialised a little bit the cheap bikes and the more expensive bikes. So you will come into us and you will see classic bikes, and you'll also see it sat next to BMW S1000RRs or carbon fibre Daytonas. You know, we are known for having a little bit of an unusual amount of stock, or an unusual varied stock. So always feel free to come in, have a look around. You never know, you may not know it until you see it. So when you come into the showroom, this is where the sales guys sit. Amanda normally sits there, she's the general manager. This is Chris. Chris has joined us.
Nice to meet you.
He was a dealer principal for another dealership in Plymouth. Known Chris for a very long time. He's been a friend of the company for many, many years. And as I said, he's joined us from somebody else. You enjoying it?
Yeah, thoroughly enjoy it. It's great. And I've never worked anywhere that has such a variation of stock. It's a great place to work, and it's a great place to visit.
I think the biggest thing, or main difference with us, is we are still a little bit old school. So all our invoices are handwritten still. You know, we like people to be able to come in, see the bikes, touch the bikes, feel the bikes, get a feel for it. But again, this is mainly about the clothing department, so we'll crack on with that. We stock Optimate leads. If I do anything incorrect, Mark's going to correct me. And so if I say something wrong, he's going to correct me.
I will.
Okay. Again, some of the classic bikes that we have in stock. Again, where else are you going to see a 50k or 45k Ducati 750 next to 900 GT Pro, Rally Pro, sorry. We stock a small selection of accessories, disc locks, bike covers, stuff like that. This is our range of gloves.
Yeah, our main brand for the gloves is Exxon. You can see we've got some really good winter gloves up there with a lovely polar fleece lining.
We've got some Gore-Tex gloves in as well, Mark? Or?
We do, we've got some Gore-Tex gloves in our savers bin, half price. That is a steal.
50 quid for Gore-Tex gloves.
Yeah.
Okay, muck off. We'll do another video on looking after your bikes. Of the amount of people we get coming in to part exchange their bike, sell their bike in February, March. You'd be surprised at how many people ride their bike now, park it up and leave it in the garage, and then they go to get it out in March and they go to it and it's just been sat in that, you know, salt and crud for 2 or 3 months, and it's not looked after it. So we will do another video on how to actually look after and take care of the bikes. Not difficult, but it's just one of those things that can be forgotten. So if you have come up to November, December, something like that, going out for a ride the weekend, don't forget, park your bike up, but before you do, give it a quick wash, dry it off, pop it in the garage. So upstairs is our clothing department. So historically we have kind of specialised a little bit, and Mark, please feel free to correct me, in a little bit of the end of line stuff. But we also carry a lot of stuff that we can order.
So yeah, I mean, as Shane said, yeah, with regards to the end of line stuff, it's not just the stuff we sell, like Ixon Buys and Buffalo. Do also have some Halversons, Rucker. I've got some Alpine Stars jackets, again on our sale rails. Got a couple of them. You can just see a Day and Easy jacket we've got in there. So yeah, a good mix and very, very well priced.
What's the main line of our boots that we keep, Mark?
Main line is Guyane boots, and mainly your ankle type boots. Just doesn't seem to be as much demand for your full length boots anymore, but most of which are waterproof, really comfy, and still very protective.
And you'd be surprised at how much warmth Gore-Tex will add. Although Gore-Tex breathes really well, it also does trap in a little bit of heat. It's not a Gore-Tex insulated lining like you get on a mountaineering style boot. I'm sure some of the winter boots might have a bit of insulation on them, but just the Gore-Tex lining will obviously keep your feet dry.
And as you can see, we have got a nice discount on them. They were $169.99, and these particular ones are now only $120 for a Gore-Tex boot.
So the new line of Axis helmets.
So yeah, the Axis helmets are kind of I hate to say budget range, because they're not really a budget helmet, but they do come in at the lower end of the price scale. They start from $59.99 up to $159.99 for the Ghost Fighter, flip helmet, which I think are really cool.
Our main line of helmets are the LS2, and I will say they have been gaining a lot of traction recently. Most of the World Superbikes, or British Superbikes, sorry?
Yeah, loads in British Superbikes, loads in World Superbikes, and loads in the various Moto2, Moto3 and MotoGP paddocks are wearing the LS2. Mainly the LS2 Thunder. So LS2 Thunder up at the top of there, that one there. That is the road going GP version. They do an FIM regulated one as well.
But a good helmet.
Stunning.
Chris downstairs, he's got this one here.
And so do I.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I have that one there, but with the high vis and carbon, not the red.
But just put that in perspective, Chris has got some very expensive Arai helmets as well.
Yeah, he's got an Arai RX-7 800 lid, and he prefers his Dragon.
Yeah, it stays in place better.
Yeah.
So when he tends to ride, the helmet doesn't twist on his head. I know he's got quite a big head, but it does tend to stay on a little bit better. And he does sort of talk about that quite a lot on that. He's a big fan of that. Again, the LS2 range, where do you start pricing on for the LS2?
LS2s, they start from $99.99, right up to the £500. I think the FIM is 500 plus, so probably 599.99, but please don't quote me on that.
Yeah, but again, that's competing with, your Shoeis and your Arai's at £700 or £800.
Yeah, that's it. That's an £800 helmet.
Yeah.
With another name on it.
So we did have CAF up here a couple of years ago. Sadly, due to a bit of staffing issues, it was run by somebody else. Unfortunately, broke his ankle, so he couldn't carry running. He had some staffing issues. So we are looking to try to maybe this year get somebody else to come in and run this as a different ongoing concern. I would always say come in, set up, come March time. We get people coming in asking all the time, where's our CAF? And I think people just tend to expect a bike shop to have a CAF these days. And it could be a perfect good little business for people, even if it's only open at the weekends. Certainly during the summer months and spring, autumn, even during the winter, there's plenty of scope there just for even a coffee shop. It's got a coffee machine in there already. It's all set up kitchen. We've got some tables and stuff. We'd be quite happy to chat to somebody about them taking that as a own business venture themselves. So again, a bit more of a casual line, armoured jeans and armoured hoodies. These have been quite a popular one over the summer this year. A little bit easier to wear, just as a casual jacket.
And I've got to say, of this jean, the Vice Garrison jean Combat, has easily been my most popular trouser ever, and the ladies line has literally only just come out. But for my blokes ones, I have one pair left, and I'm waiting the same as everybody else to get more stock in. They are ridiculously comfortable, AA rated for protection, and I think they look pretty cool.
No, I didn't even know we had them.
We've got a few ladies' Halverson's leather jackets there. Not long been in them. They are very nice.
It's on jackets, I think it's probably our main line of
It is,
jackets
yes.
and clothing stuff mainly.
And again, I've won
Jackets.
that one there that Shane was showing you just now is our most popular one, the Ixon Burning. Mainly, I think because it's a laminated jacket, so it is very waterproof. You've got a thermal lining, but it doesn't scream, I'm a bike jacket. If you just want to wear that for your trip uptown for a bit of shopping, or I have one and I took it hiking up Mount Snowdon because it was comfortable, windproof and waterproof. Now only 26999 for 2 jackets.
Yeah,
And one.
more of a winter style Ixon jacket. Plenty of vent zips as well.
And again, we've got our bike. Again, I don't like to use the word budget, but the lower end on the price scale. They start from $89.99. That's for a jacket that's water shower proof with armour.
The thing is, you know, I don't know about you, I've got some quite expensive jackets, and even then, you got a problem.
Yeah.
You got a great big hole, and it's all the will in the world when you're riding along at 70 miles an hour,
Of course.
and it's raining, water just gets in. So inevitably, it's just, you can do the best you can, but in reality, you've still got a heaping very big hole. It's off the jacket, which is gonna let water in. That's, you know, but all you can do. It's nice to, you don't want it coming in through the side. So a best way to combat that really is an oversuit.
So we've got your more sport style jacket there as well. But what I think is a really nice range from leathers to your proper casual to even what I think is quite a nice jacket if you just wanted to go down the pub, to be fair. In fact, I am getting one of them for Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy me.
Thank you for taking time to watch.